Hey everyone, it's been a while since we put out a regular video because we haven't actually been able to finish filming. We actually started a video, I want to say about over a week ago, and then we got another 3 inches of rain, so we really haven't been able to finish up any of those projects. We'll finish those up and take you along. It's been so great lately that I really feel like I want to put some spring annuals in a container. I don't normally do this at this time of the year. I normally wait until summer to plant out my annuals, but it's been such a gray year. So let me turn you around and show you what we got here. So these are the annuals. I feel like this one needs some water. This is a linaria. This is a stock. This is a ranunculus. It's got a couple of new bulbs or new buds on there too, and these are pansies. I picked a purple theme, purple and pink, although the linaria's got several different colors in there, which is kind of neat. Let's see, I don't know that they have tags. No, it just says on there linaria. This one needs a little bit of water. So I think I'm going to put those in one of our ceramic containers. Maybe this blue one on the deck. Can you tell a cat lives here? My gosh, deck really needs to be cleaned. I'm almost embarrassed to show that. Maybe that will just make the deck area look a little bit prettier. So come garden with me and let's get these pretty spring annuals potted up. A couple of them need some water, so I'm going to water them up real quick before we get those in the container. Just to make sure that they are good and ready when we pull them out of those pots. While I walk around to the garage to get my gloves, and I don't think I need a shovel, but just in case. Look how big these daylilies have gotten. They've put on so much growth just in the last week. I think because of the rain. They really like the rain. These are just the standard Stelladoros. We have another one there. I mean, a lot of other stuff is still looking quite drab because it's been so cold. I feel like a lot of stuff started to leaf out early because we were warm in parts of February, and March got really cold. First week of April was really, really cold. So I feel like things kind of stopped. They just put themselves on hold. But not the daylilies. So that's kind of exciting. Okay, so I had watered those up and I thought maybe about planting them here. I don't know. I feel like the dirtiness of this deck and the fact that it's not ready for the season yet is actually going to bring down the prettiness of the flowers. So I think I'm going to plant them in a different pot we have over on the patio. So I've been keeping them over here in this turquoise pot, and I think that's where I'm going to plant them. It's just not easy to get to with our growing plant nursery here, but I feel like they'll get more sun over here, and I feel like they'll just look better. I think I might turn this around so that this linaria is not in the front. It's supposed to be kind of like a spiller, but I feel like it's standing up really straight and hiding the ranunculus. But anyway, once everything settles in, it's going to look really pretty back here. Let me get the tags out. I don't know if the camera focused on those when I was trying to show you the tags. Now, the Linaria does not have a tag, but the ranunculus is just Bloomingdale Special Mix. Already put the other ones down in here. Let's see. The stock is just called Vintage Mix. And the pansies are Delta Pure Colors Mix. Second spring container of the season. That pot is quite heavy. I'll have my husband move that farther down on these steps here so I can fiddle with it. But let's take a little bit of an impromptu tour, see what else is coming up. This was the first one, and it's past its prime, ready to go into the ground. The other one we planted back several weeks. The tulips are looking really good. Daffodils and the hyacinths are way past prime. Time for them to go into the ground as well. In our front shade, I know, shade, and it's full sun at the moment, but that's because the Norway maple has not leafed out. Lots of stuff coming up here. The Carex Bulls Golden is all looking really pretty. I'm so glad we cut that back. The Astilbe, this is a white Astilbe. I'm not exactly sure what kind because it was sent to me by mistake. It was supposed to be a peach one, and they sent me this, and I planted it, and it was marked peach, but it blooms white, so not exactly sure which type of Astilbe, but that's really pretty foliage early this season. The heucheras are looking better than they looked a few weeks ago, thanks to all the rain we've had. I actually see some pips coming up. Not sure if that's focusing. There are some pink lily of the valley, peppermint spice heuchera, 2 of them. The third one, hopefully that survives. I've had it covered for a few weeks. I'm not actually sure if that's even, well, that's it. The bluebell growing right up through it. So this is the peppermint spice heuchera. This to me almost looks like a columbine, so I'm not sure. I took the cover off of it because I don't want it to fry. But the bluebells here are pretty. The lady's mantle has really flushed out a lot since last time I was through here. There's another bluebell. And look at the hostas. They are already starting. Here's another Carex. Another hosta in there. I think, oh, here's another one. Oh, let's not lose this staple. I don't see any of the hostas on this side yet. They always come back though. They're pretty darn strong. I just don't see any. Oh, I see one there. Not seeing. There's a couple of them here. We actually have one of our woodland phlox blooming already. This is called a blue moon phlox. And I'm going to show you across to my neighbor's yard, which I don't normally do, but they had that weeping cherry planted, I think in 2020 for their daughter's wedding, and it's really pretty. I never noticed it blooming before, but it's looking gorgeous. I'd love to get one of those for my yard at some point. These Heaven Sent Jacob's Ladder are doing well, the 2. Anyway, this one for some reason has always been smaller, but you see these darker tips. Those are buds starting to form. Those are a really pretty blue flower. Those will bloom in May, so I'm really happy to see that these are doing so well here. They are going to get moved, but for right now, it'll be some pretty color in the front bed here. This is kind of where those new impatiens that I bought are going to go. If you saw my video, Black Creek Nursery Tour, we bought some peach sun patients, not New Guinea impatiens, sun patients. Those are going to go right in here. From that same video, we bought an Alexander the Great brunnera, which I had initially wanted to put back there where the daffodils are blooming, And I feel like we probably could have used more. I bought one. They are a rather large brunnera, but I do feel like we could have used more. But until those daffodils are done blooming and we cut them back, which we are weeks away from, we really wouldn't have been able to plant the brunnera there anyway. So maybe I have to go back to Black Creek Nursery and get some more Alexander the Great brunneras. Such a disappointment that is. Not much to see yet, but the Midnight Sun Weigela are definitely leafing out. The candy corn spirea are looking really pretty. And those are the 3 boxwoods yet to be planted. We're a little behind this year. Hey everyone, we're going to get this heuchera planted right now. And, brunnera. I have heuchera on the mind. It's much darker because of the eclipses happening right now, but it's also very cloudy. We did get to see some of it, but it's amazing how much cooler it is out right now than it was just an hour ago. So I'm going to put this brunnera right here. I actually think we're going to get the Siberian squill planted too. You can see how much more further along it is than it was when I first bought it before Easter. So before that stops blooming. So pretty. We are going to plant that. Trash cans are in the way, but under that Colorado blue spruce.
And there we go. The final product.
You're like, oh, you gotta take your glasses off so you can see it.
Just trying to capture the buzzing and the activity here around these PJM rhododendron blooms. The bees are quite busy. Oh, here's one down here. They're enjoying eclipse day as well. Okay, so we're going to plant these pretty squill down here in this bed. We started to dig the hole. There are actually 5 squill in the pot, so we're going to separate them and plant 3 over there and 2 over here. They'll spread. I feel like Siberian squill are kind of like snowdrops in that they spread very, very readily. Also, daffodils are looking really pretty down here too. Daffodils are amazing. They seem to not be bothered by anything. I mean, as dry as this bed is down here, they're blooming beautifully. And in one of my previous videos, just recently, I showed you the one that was blooming up above our top rain garden, literally blooming in a bog. So apparently not much bothers daffodils. That's why we all love them. I just cleaned up our 3 peachberry ice heucheras down there a bit. I did the Jim Putnam method, just chop and drop. Alright, the pretty Siberian squill are in their home. We're going to leave the hydrangea and the dicentra for now. We have soaker hose plans for down here. We just need to get that implemented. So everything that needs water is getting what it needs. Okay guys, I think we're going to end the video there. Again, just another mishmash, but we're trying to get things done. Moving along slowly. Got my sunglasses on and I'm trying to stay out of the direct rays of the sun because the eclipse is definitely going on right now and the clouds have cleared. Happy Eclipse Day. I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.